Yo traders, Smash here. Time for a daily recap. Today is June 13th, 2018. I had me some Tesla overnight. I bought on this dip yesterday into the close. Had a nice pop to 350 this morning. I sold half and then I bought some back and then I sold it again. I got all out on this trend break and didn't really pay any attention to it. I didn't think it had it in it to get back over 350 today. I figured it might need a little consolidation here, and that's kind of what happened. Some really good plays for a short and a bounce off that 340 again, but I didn't touch it. I was focused on Netflix. Netflix, I bought at 362 into the close here. I brought it 362 and I was up nice. And I had this bad news and it failed. So I was watching this thing here at 360 for an ad and it looked kind of weak. So I was just trying to be patient. And as it panicked right here, I was looking at this mark right here. If this didn't make it, if this 360 didn't hold up, we would come right back into this double bottom is what I was counting on. I put an order out, got a partial fill, but it was enough to get my average down. And then I sold, reduced my risk, and I was back down to 1,000 shares. A nice little gain here even after I took the ad. Woke up this morning to a big fat gain, and I sold into this 370 without. Let's see where I sold it at. Yeah, I sold it at 369.20. So this ripping on the way up here into 370 area right here. I sold at 369.20. I just saw this nice fat gain from all this, and I just got all the way out. And then I ended up waiting for the pullback to 36. Let's see where this was. The pullback into yeah, 366 and 365. Okay, 366 and 365. So right in here, I started in on 366 and then 365.50 as it looked like it was going to hold that 365.50, and then I got some size again at 365 and got a nice bounce here. So I got some size right here, got a nice bounce. This thing ripped. I sold into the open. And where did I sell my final? Oh, I was before the open. I was all out in pre-market. So I didn't even capture much of this. It's 368.70. So I was out right in here. So I sold into this push right here. I was thinking this thing was going to fail. That's what it was. I was thinking this thing was going to come on back down. So I got a nice ad, everything. I sold in this push, locked in some nice gains, and I had some other stuff to take care of. So I had to walk right there. I was done. Now let's look at what I had done yesterday with the calls on another account. I had, let me pull this up here. So yesterday I had it was the Netflix. I bought them on the dip, same place, okay? The Netflix 180, 622, and they were the 270, oh, C270, C270s. Okay, so these right here, no, come on, that's not right. 180, 622, oh, 270s. I wish they were 270s. They were 370s. Dang it. Netflix, 180, 622, 370s. I wish they were those, right? That'd have been cool. Oops, C. Come on. Get it together. Get it together. All right. So these here, yesterday I got a 326 average, and then I took an ad. I ended up with 326 average on this. Oh no, I didn't. 323 ad was my first ones, and then as it started kind of climbing in the close, I added. So I took some pretty good calls on this yesterday. Pretty good size on it, right in here, and then I sold some of that at the open into this push, and I took an ad right here. So I sold most of it, and then but I took another ad back here, and then I sold in a couple pieces into this rip. 15 and 16. Now I had bought into this right here. I didn't buy these calls. I bought the 375s because I had already sized up on these. As I sold half my position up into this. I bought that half back here, and then I sold all of it up into this, right? So I was already working a core on this one. I wanted to pick up some more calls, so I did the 375s with earlier on the 6/18, so June 15th. So I did NFLX 180s, but they were 6/18, no 6/15, 6/15. C's, and they were the 375s. 375. Boom. Okay. So these, I didn't touch them until they were here. I got my first one at, and let me see where we're at. I got my first one at two. No, that's the wrong ones. 370. Okay. 375s at 1112. I got 40 of these suckers. Oh yeah. Okay, so that was at 296 where I picked these up. So on this, in this pennant right here, I picked me up some for 296. I grabbed 40 of them for 296, and then I sold them in two pieces on the way up. That's it. So I bought 40 of them right here. I sold them into 1070 and 1050. So I sold them up here. So I didn't even mess with these. I just let them rip, all-time highs. I got a 10 after 10. Once it broke through 10, I just hit sell half, and then as soon as it looked like it was doing anything, I sold half into this, and then I sold the other half on the way down. That was it, all out. So for a record gain, well, I don't know if it's a record, but it's huge. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this up. I don't know. I'm struggling with, sharing my P&L, not sharing my P&L. It's kind of ridiculous, man. At this point, it's like I've never even imagined that what was in store for me with the stock market. So, but I'm struggling with it because I have not missed a single day since I started this. I have posted every day. I just don't know if I'm helping anybody. It's not even, it's more work than it's worth for me now. It's not even helping me, I don't think. So I'm going to keep doing it for my members. I'm going to throw this up one more time. This one's going to go on YouTube. I don't know. I'm struggling with it. I'll start figuring it out as I go. But for now, I'm going to post this last one and I'll put this video up on YouTube. Hope it helps you guys. See ya.